Computer. Your computer have virus. Oh, sorry, that was just me trying to do that. Your computer have virus. No, why? Today we have to have a serious talk. It's 5 o'clock. First of all, second of all, things aren't gonna be the way they were before, and it's kind of hard to explain, but I'm gonna just show you this symbol, and maybe you'll realize now. Yeah, hopefully I'm not offending anybody, but this is why. Now, you might want to... Now, this video is obviously going to be restricted. And why, you ask? Well, I'm not going to tell you. You have to find that out. So instead of making some of my recent artworks, like one of these ones here. Oh my god! Dang it! It's okay. It's okay. Anyways, nobody's gonna really see the video because usually normal audiences are here. Well, anyways. Whatever, you gotta spoil. Well, instead of making another portrait of Mimi, though, I've been thinking I would kind of make things a little of a twist. You see, recently, my views, hey Avi, have been going down, and I'm thinking today we're gonna make things different. You see, hopefully you're not able to see that. You know, I'm going to do this one tomorrow, and today we're going to do this. I'm not going to tell you what it is, because I just really have a conscience, and I'm aware. Moai. Oh god. I just feel like every time it's something like this, I just make it purposely good, while whatever the heck else I'm drawing, I just don't give two slops. Now, just to note, an artist did make this, so I'm not going to give credit, obviously, because I don't want you to see this, but I will disclaim that this is not really... I mean, I'm not directly copying it off, but this is not my artwork. As in, like, design-wise. And yes, it is technically a character from a game, but I really just... You know what? I need to stay quiet. 'Cause... yeah. I don't know how I feel. I'm going to stay quiet for now because I don't want to burst anybody's bubble and get anybody offended as I talk. However, I will put the Soviet Union symbol on this because it's kind of controversial, and you know, if you know Vladimir Lenin, Stalin, or whoever else was leader of that, they were controversial, and the U.S. did not like them at all. And it was for a good reason. I mean, the U.S. didn't like it when Cuba became communist, and honestly, I am going to say, it is kind of sad that Cuba is like that, but it is unfortunately the only country outside of Asia and in North America, well, it's in North America, that is communist. And, well, let's just say Cuba is pretty controversial. Cuba's communism has, of course, it happened due to one guy leading Cuba for too long, and they didn't de-elect him, so the government got overthrown by the leader, or the leader over-influenced the government, and, well, their mentality became that. This is partially why Cuba is the way it is, because people from Cuba basically work and have to give their money to the Cuban government. Meanwhile, in our universe, we don't even have to do that. At least Haiti. At least people in Haiti, they may be poor, but at least if they work hard for the littlest stuff they have, they don't have to give it to the government. I mean, taxes, obviously, but not overtaxed, though. Like, it's not like they have to give every cent they work. I mean, it could, but you know what I mean. I do have a conscience for this, and this is why I really don't want to do this, but hey, Avi, I've seen how bad my views have gotten. This thumbnail is gonna be very heavily censored. Like, obviously I'm gonna make it like just the head, because that's really how bad it is. No, when I saw the Buzz Lightyear, like, when I went to Barnes & Noble, like, this afternoon and saw the Buzz Lightyear for $3, like, the Buzz, I'm like, nah, that movie fell off, no wonder. For Barnes & Noble to have that item for that long is crazy. Yeah, I think that's one of the worst fall-offs of Disney movies. And, yeah. I don't really know what to say about this. Other than, I will be admitting, it is disgusting. This is why I stopped this for a long time, and that's why I will be as soon as this is over. I mean, that's why I won't be doing this often, because deep down I really know what's right and wrong. That's why I used to have an account known as Mr. Who's the Boss. And the stuff I reposted was crazy. Even somebody got traumatized. Worse than a Shaq to Film short. As what I can tell you, sus things is always the most traumatizing. Well, of course, there's obviously more traumatizing stuff. And that's why I'm saying it's not really good to make people go to war constantly, as they get traumatized from all the violence, and veterans get more traumatized. But still, it's a different kind of trauma that cannot be repaired. I honestly do not want to draw this, but what can I say? It is for the sake of your likings. I don't think my audience likes it, though. So, I keep forgetting. Wait. Hold on. I promised in my next video I would do a shout out, so let me find him. Wolves versus cats. Okay. I'm seeing if I can see. Oh, dang it. I turned off comments here. No! Bro! I can't see my comments. Dang it! Hold on. My most popular. Hold on. Most popular. Yeah, people just basically clicked that because it had his face on there or something. Oh my god! Yeah, fun fact, this is actually my by far most viewed drawing video. The Hoshino number 5 is my most viewed drawing video. So really, my drawing videos aren't even viewed as much as the old times. Not to mention, I did actually make a 64 disk drive as my console, but Fresker, okay. You know, when I see it, I'm gonna put it in the comments, but Fresker something, I shout out to him. I'm sorry, I kind of forgot your name, but a shout out to him because he's Sigma. Very Sigma, always comments on my video, and is a great man. Alright, anywho, shoot, back to where we were. No, brother. Me not totally trying to hold Ada right now. Watch how quick I can draw this. Alright, now I need to start editing, so we're gonna now edit these parts of the face, and okay, this part is okay, this part of the face is fine. I always like to work on the heads, and gladly I can work on this first, so I'm not traumatized. You know, my cousin, I think he honestly got traumatized at first, and then he was like used to it. I am gonna tell you something. My cousin got traumatized when I showed him. Yeah, let's just pretend that didn't happen. It's not funny. I'm serious. Not funny at all. And at least in a communist government, this would be banned. Or that's what I thought. Because even Kim Jong-un would ban this. But under the rule that you basically have to be a slave to them, basically. Like, despite that, I would still not live in North Korea. It's just not worth it, and your life is terrible there. 99% of the time, people have had a terrible life in North Korea. Only the people that are on the top, the leaders of it, have a good life. Not even the guards really have a really good life. Because one wrong mistake, and if they offend their leader, they're cooked. I mean, it's happened before. Like, it's either you respect or you die, basically, there. Because, dang, Kim Jong-un is very brutal, because he actually executed his uncle, which is crazy. That's what I'm saying. North Korea, not a good place. Hopefully I don't... Alright, so... I'm just fixing these parts of her hair so we can get to the good parts of her. Nah, bro. Don't even say good. No. I don't even want to see my face while I'm doing this. This is different from the Hyuk Tunnel series, as I did Hyuk 100 very many times. So we're gonna take a break on Kimi no Koto ga dai suki na 100 人 suki na 100 人 no kanojo and work on this. So 100 kano will need a pause because we're working on these for 2 out of the 3 days, and on Thursday we'll be back to 100 kano project. So I will be hopefully I can push myself to release at least a single Camarilla short today. I'm gonna try. Alright, now let's make her beautiful hair. Well, at least she does have beautiful hair. I am gonna say that. This is not going in my binder. Is it? Nah, if it's good enough, I will, but no. If it's cringe, goes in the binder. Doesn't go in the binder. I don't even have anything bad in here. In my binder, I don't. You know, my mom is very aware about figures, because Shirogane Noeru Relax Time, that figure, she saw that and she basically said she had too big of milkers and her milkers were exposed, which is why I was in trouble for that. Well, I didn't buy it, obviously, but I was looking at it on eBay, and if you know, eBay has history of what you see for listings, so I got in trouble for that. Oh gosh, I have a feeling this is going to turn out terrible. Hold on, I think I can fix it. Alright, here's the problem. This part here of the eye, I have to make this into one part, boys. This is gonna be one part, no 2 parts guaranteed. We guarantee this video will be one part, and I literally mean my words. You know, in Pakistan, this would be done. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I'm not racist, but there was literally somebody at Walgreens that actually did have a bit of an Indian accent. I just didn't want to say anything, because obviously I don't judge people by if they have a problem. I mean, that's not the thing. But it was a little bit hard for me to understand, and I was like, yeah, I had to get through with that. Which I think is okay. I mean, it's okay if you're trying your best. But I think for people from India or Pakistan, I think India, it's kind of hard for them. So I believe it is hard for them to, like, those people would just have to be very fluent, and yeah, I can say the same with Japanese and English. In fact, I think Japanese people actually have a better voice. I think they actually can communicate better than people from India. I'm gonna just say that. They just do. I can just understand them better than an Indian accent. I'm not being racist, but I can. If you're from India, I respect that, and I know it can be hard, so don't push yourself. Bro, On Roblox, I literally didn't get banned for being sus, but I got banned for saying, just do it! Like, many times, and Roblox was like, nah, boy, you spam that one more time and we ban you! And yeah, they banned me for a day. Stupid Roblox. I wasn't even doing anything wrong, and they banned me! That's why I say Roblox, piece of trash. The platform isn't really that bad. The people who are bad is just Roblox straight up spamming me. Spamming me for a ban. Yeah, if you know what I mean. Like, they're banning me for just a spam that wasn't even bad. Come on, man. They're really that serious about spam? Nah, brother. I was like, just do it! Just do it! Just do it! You know, if for spam, if it's like 100 times, yeah, go ban them. But let them go with 99 times, man. It's not even that bad. Alright. Now that I've done the hair of her, now let's get to the eyebrows. And now we see where we've made the problem. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of hard to flip the dimes, so I'm gonna Alright, so now with it aligned with a little bit of lines, so we're gonna add here the eyes. Alright, yeah. I think it needs to, a little bit lower. Promise once we get to this point. I used to try to measure my drawings and do it, but you don't need perfection. That is a tip. A tip, you don't need perfection, you just need knowledge of the portions. You just need to know where to do and what to do, and just need to know natural flows. However, if it's too imperfect, it will actually, for beginner artists, no, but for obvious people, it will look terrible. For beginners, we're supposed to cheer them and let them keep going to get to a better level. But I'm sorry. I know I don't do this. I obviously don't do this all the time and almost never, but if you draw this kind of stuff all the time, you're honestly using your skill for something that is just disgusting. I'm gonna say that. Alright, so the eyes portion. Okay, let's do the basic eye to eye, mouth to mouth ratio. It's kind of late. 5 is a late time to do this. Of course, I'm not going to write 18 plus or anything. Just mark this restricted. my Barnes & Noble now took away the Hololive stuff, so rip. Or, if they didn't, people just bought it, so rip. There goes all the Hololive products. Yep, anyways, I'm not interested in collecting the last 2 pets, because, nah, I just wanted the figures, not the pets. Alright, I'm gonna focus on the rest of the body before I get this part done. I'm gonna just, actually what I should do is make the hair ignored, so we're gonna ignore the hair, so I'm gonna make it a round shape so we can ignore it and work on the eyes. Usually this helps me keep the eye portions right. So, for now, let's... Wait, I have a streak going. A good streak of getting it, get it done, get it done, Lana Ray. Yes! We caught ton before GTA 6. Yeah, I'm not that guy from... I'm not the Pape's version of Jimmy Fallon. Honestly, the Jimmy Fallon ride is absolute cinema. Go there. If you're in Universal Studios, do not miss out Jimmy Fallon. It is an absolute cinema ride. It may be pretty old, yeah. It may... If you go there all the time, it will get annoying. But every now and then, yeah. It is an absolute classic. We have to go to Jimmy Fallon ride. And I was very young when I went there. They still have it. Yeah. You get like the kimochi, like a feeling, or kimochi, like When I go to Universal, I say ara. When I go home, I also say ara. When I go to my bed, I brrr. I'm not gonna say it. No flipping way I'm actually drawing this right now. I genuinely think... You know, I can show you this, but with censorship. Look at her. Nah, brother, do not get attached to this. If you do, your life will be miserable. I feel like the eyes are out of portion. You know what? I'm gonna just do what I did before and kind of stretch it out a bit, and then this is Gakuen Idol Master or Gakuen Idol Master. It's so weird to switch voices, like Gakuen and then Gakuen Idol Master. Yeah, so that's why I say Gakuen Idol Master. Well, that's the game or the franchise it's from, and the character is being parodied in not a good way. I'm gonna tell you that. And now we draw the blushie. Some stupid kids in Barnes & Noble, I don't know who it was, because obviously I wasn't there, but some stupid kids just put stickers on the Oshino Koarima Kana character and put $9, when we all know there's no way they're gonna make that $9. Like, who has the conscience to make people think it's $9? First I was like, oh, $9 today, I'm gonna get this. But yeah, there's no flipping way that's gonna be $9. Just stupid people trying to trick our brains. These people who enter the store just to be menaces. Yeah, menaces is the word. For a tip, to make your blush look the best, as a regular artist, I'm going to just say regular artist, because I do actually make my own concepts, so check out the concepts. They're going to be posted today in Twitter, of course, where I exclusively post my Wolves vs. Cats concepts. And as soon as I get the Mewing sequel done, we will also do that on Instagram. Wait, yeah, I should start posting my concepts on Instagram as well. Yeah, I'm gonna do that because my Insta page is dead. Oh. No, what happened to her? I think she now looks disgusting. I'm gonna just say this with my conscience, not with me, my conscience. My conscience says she now has become disgusting. Like, why? Brother. I'm about to say the F word because what the f is this? How dare these artists? I don't even think they're artists, they're just creeps that draw this. I mean, I have an excuse that this isn't my artwork. But at the same time, I need to be aware and get a consciousness as well. Because why do people draw this? YouTube, broadcast you so yeah. YouTube, shuyaku wa kimi nano sa. Hey, dun dun dun, da da dun dun dun, da da dun dun dun, dun da dun dun dun. Okay, I'm gonna get to the parts I know. I know I could sing it if I really tried hard, but I'm too lazy. Kawaru keshiki, kawaranai omoi nu, さっきからで奥に帰るの、Let's try again. Hey, YouTube, YouTube, broadcast yourself, yeah. YouTube, oh YouTube, 主役は君なのさ。さあ歌うのメロディー忘れてないからな。どこまでもいるよ。さあ夢を描く YouTube. Yeah, I can basically translate that part in it is a changing view and not changing thoughts, and you are the main character, and then we sing and forget about something, and yeah. And then we write on we create on YouTube. Like in this case, kaku can mean to write, like to create on YouTube. In this case, because technically making videos is similar to drawing, so Kawaru keshiki, kawaranai omoi, ne saki kara tetta. Let's try again. Hey, YouTube. The only place I don't go to, even if I travel to the other side of the world, is Universal Harry Potter. I just don't like Harry Potter, and I have just way too many reasons to say why. I may hate Halloween because I hate scary stuff and horror, but unfortunately, it's not really the same for what I'm drawing. Because in my stupid brain, I think it's okay, and it's really not. Well, let's just get off this topic. It's taken me 37 minutes to draw the head. We're gonna work on the second eye later, but I'm gonna add let's now enter to the body, which is probably gonna be the worst part of this drawing, to be honest. I don't remember the last time I actually drew a body, but it's been probably a really long time. Alright, I'm gonna sketch this out because I really don't exactly know my face portions that well, and I didn't do this part of the hair, so let me do that really quick. I don't draw it like this. I'm gonna do kind of like how I do with wolves versus cats, but this time go by, because I don't exactly know how to draw this. So we're gonna shift our focus to the body, because no, we're not drawing the. Why every time I draw it I feel cringe, or I just take too much time on it. hope it's supposed to be more angled, but who cares? I really do not want to shift my focus on this part right now. I'd rather just save these areas, these delicate areas, for last. Now the distance is kind of like a here-ish, so... Nah, brother. I am feeling it already. Like, I can't. I can't, and I really don't want to. But hey, Avi, you don't look at my Camarius shorts. You just doom scroll, guys. That's what really got me to do this video. Portions are wrong again and again and again. Okay, let's focus on the arms. This is a little uneven, so I'm gonna fix that. I'm kind of terrible at these areas. I don't practice here, that's why. And I don't need to, because it's really unnecessary. Damn, how is this actually turning out? No, this is not good for me. Well, at least I got the portions here correct finally, which means we can now place this in. Now, I said I only do this every once in a while, and it is true. I have a conscience, and I would really not show this to anyone. This is why restrictingly this video is violated, and I don't care if I don't get monetized, because I don't deserve money. I deserve to have a conscience. That's what I need. I need a conscience, and I need a reason to exist. I don't want money from YouTube. I'm fine. I can work for my own money. Not me totally singing ada ada ada. I'm not going to be signing this. I'm not proud. I am disappointed. No signature on this. Plus, it's not even my OG idea or artwork, so why sign it? Damn it. Especially the time it's taking me to do this is kind of absurd, so... From what I'm seeing. I'm gonna just tell you in advance. I'm gonna make this like Sui's music video, and Sui if I don't know, I know it isn't the correct name, but I call her Sui because like Sui is kind of like a mid name, so I just say Sui. I just say Sui when I talk about her. We're gonna, of course, have to find really good sticky notes for this. I'm not gonna be signing this because I want to prove I'm disappointed, but it's basically been an hour, guys, and yeah. For the ending, I'm going to cover these areas because I'm not gonna give you an even better view of it. Yeah, actually, I'll do some details in the end. I'll do it for the thumbnail. I'm not going to do it right now. Well, let me edit some blushy. It's a little too high, so... Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. It's not, of course, in perfect portion, but I'm talking the face. The face is not in perfect portion, but finally, after an hour of work, that's it for this video. Not Mega Bear out. Goodbye.